Prime Time.
To this day.
How you doing, champ?
Nights like this, I wish.
The millions watching around the world.
Prime Time.
Nobody, every time I call something into question, I'm
That's
telling.
why it's very important.
Raise up, gonna be trouble. So relax and take notes.
Drop. Might have to drop a dime on it.
Man, I ain't gonna. You want to tell these nice folks why you look like a clown.
Get his fighter.
He has all the attributes to fit.
You ready for the next one?
Most definitely, that's the fight that we want next.
Ready. He's definitely ready.
Y'all ready?
Come on, baby, get it together.
You guys gotta give me a better dance partner.
Now nothing mean. Don't get a now nothing. Now nothing. A now nothing out of there.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you on Prime Time Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these.
Prime Time.
To this day.
Oh man, let's go ahead and jump into this video, shall we? Man, I got a good one for you today. And look, let's go ahead and break it down. The fights that we missed in 2022 that we are still waiting for in 2023. Man, oh man. The first one I'm gonna jump off with, is your boy Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. We done had reports that the fight was gonna get made for last year, December. It didn't happen. Negotiations fell through. Tyson Fury going back and forth asking for astronomical money. And then he says, let's do it, and says Oleksandr Usyk only has a certain amount of time to reply. Of course, his usual tactics. And so, here we are, still waiting. And honestly, I got to keep it a million with y'all. I've never seen Oleksandr Usyk have a hard time making a fight that he wanted. If he wants Tyson Fury, he has all the other belts. That's undisputed. That's undisputed. So I do truly believe Oleksandr Usyk wants it, but Tyson Fury don't. Not really. Not really. Now will he fight Oleksandr Usyk? Yes, I believe he will. Will he beat Oleksandr Usyk? I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I give it a 50-50. It depends on if Tyson Fury goes in there with his A game or if he go in there with his lame game. Because we saw what happened to him with your boy, was it Oscar Wilde? The big guy that put the gash over Tyson Fury eye, Otto Wilde, whatever his name is. Yeah, that lets you know it depends on how sharp Tyson Fury goes in there. Now, if he goes in there like he was training with Kronk for Deontay Wilder, then yeah. He'll probably win. Now, the crazy thing about it is that Deontay Wilder was asked about this fight, and his reply was shocking to some, but not shocking to me at all. I mean, he said, they asked him, who do you think gonna win? And he said, whoever cheats the most. You can't be mad at him for saying that, honestly. What he went through, how he been ridiculed. And then, years later, we see the count, the slow count in the first fight. We see the glove in the second fight. And the third fight, it was the gloves. And, still, Deontay Wilder chose his own gloves, but he chose the rival gloves. Rival gloves supposed to be thinner or whatever, but, it's just different. It's just different. And I want to see the Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury fight. I really do. I want to see those two guys fight. Just because Oleksandr Usyk has this supreme technical boxing style with him and some no-quit mixed in with that. And then you got, Tyson Fury, long reach, height advantage, good ring IQ. He doesn't have knockout power per se, unless, he's allowed to use thinner gloves, the horsehair gloves that he used in the Wilder fights. Then, hey, has a chance of knocking Usyk out. So, it's just, it depends on, like, Wilder said it was cheating, but it's really just cutting corners. Whatever legal corner they can cut, they're going to do that. They're going to do that. So, now, who will win? I'm leaning towards Usyk, but, you never know. Tyson Fury might go in there with a different Tyson Fury, with that same Tyson Fury that fought Deontay Wilder in that third fight. If that Tyson Fury shows up, then Usyk got a chance of being knocked out. So, hey, we shall see. We still waiting. We are still waiting, my friends. So, moving right along, another fight everybody is waiting on, but I'm waiting on another fight besides that. People are waiting on Canelo Álvarez versus Artur Beterbiev. But Canelo still has to get past his loss that he had with Bivol. So it's like you can't have the horse or the carriage before the horse. Yeah, that's what it is. You can't have the carriage before the horse. You need a horse first. And so look, I love Canelo Álvarez, one of my favorite boxers of all time, in the Mexican category, period. So I look forward to him to avenge his loss with Bivol. I feel as though Canelo just needed time to adjust to that weight. And now that he knows what he knows about Bivol, that Bivol couldn't knock him out, that he's going to go in with a better game plan, better strategy. Honestly, he didn't use no feints. He didn't use that shoulder roll. It was a lot of things he didn't use that he used in other fights that were his best attributes. And a lot of that you can attribute to the weight gain. Trying to pace himself, making sure he didn't explode his energy out. But I think he kind of did. When you're moving up in weight, it's still an adjustment. And then being in that front stage of the world, that's a whole nother adrenaline rush. So it's like two adrenaline rushes at once. You got the nervousness of just fighting. Then you get in the ring, you got the nervousness of zoning out, zoning in, and making sure that you don't get away from yourself listening to the crowd or feeding into other thoughts. So it's a chess match. It's a mental chess match in that ring. And honestly, I could see Canelo beating Beterbiev because of Beterbiev walk straight up style, but can Canelo take those punches? That's another thing. That's a whole nother thing, and not getting caught. So, but like I said, Canelo needs to avenge that Bivol fight first. Go ahead and beat him, take that belt from Bivol, and then do the Beterbiev fight. And, that's what everybody, kind of wants at this point. I want to see it, Hey, I'm not mad with it. And then now you got the Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Man. We supposed to, they done guaranteed and ended last year. First of the year, January, whatever, then April. And here we are near April. No announcement, no word. We got Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya, holding up the contract, saying that they got it from Gervonta Tank Davis signed. And all they got to do is sign off on it. But now it's gone quiet. We got silence silence. We don't need no silence. Silence? We're talking about silence, not me. No, it's them. Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis are silent, y'all. And we thought this was going to be the fight that we got before Terrence Crawford and Earl the Truth Spence. Yeah. That's the other fight. That's the other mega fight. Undisputed. Because, see, Gervonta and Ryan Garcia ain't even for no belts. You know, unless they put up, you know, the regular WBA belt up for Gervonta, you know, which it's kind of crazy because Devin Haney is undisputed in the same weight class. But anyway, I digress. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, you know, they said the negotiations are now still going on behind the scenes. You know, they say they're trying to work things out. People saying PBC ain't got money, but they still putting on fights. They still paying employees. They still paying fighters. Still putting on pay-per-views. Just watch one. O'Shaquie Foster versus Vargas. Very good fight. O'Shaquie became one-time first WBC super featherweight champion of the world. So, you know, very good for him. You know, very, very good. I'm excited for, you know, O'Shaquie Foster for doing what he did and really just shocking the world. You know, just shocking the world because a lot of people had Vargas winning. And I know they did. You know, a lot of people didn't give O'Shaquie Foster a chance to win because of how, you know, Vargas took the belt from Masago, and, you know, so it's all good. It's all good. You ain't got to, you know, you ain't got to ride the wave like everybody else. You know, sometimes you can go against the grain and believe in somebody. You know, give somebody a chance. You know, O'Shaquie Foster, you know, I mean, the boy got a serious story, you know. 4 or 5 brothers and sisters, you know, and, you know, he did his thing. He did his thing. You know, he really did his thing, and I'm proud of him, straight up, you know. He came in there sharp as ever. He came in there better than ever. He came in there with good conditioning. He fought every way but loose, and I mean put on a shutout performance. So, you know, miss me with all the, people hate Al Heyman. You know, people hate Bob Arum. People hate Eddie Hearn. You know, no promoter is loved, you know, but as long as they putting on work, as long as they making these guys millions of dollars, that's all that matters. You know, at the end of the day, these guys just got to make sure that their paperwork is straight, you know, make sure their contract is straight so that they can eat. So anyway, you know, I hope that we get these fights that everyone is clamoring for, everyone desires. We're waiting on these fights to happen, but, you know, it takes the promoters, it takes the fighters to get this stuff done. And it takes their lawyers and whoever else to negotiate the contracts to make sure everybody is happy. But at the end of the day, the boxing fans are always hungry for the next fight. So anyway, with that being said, that's all I got for you in this video. You already know the routine when you leave my house. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. Definitely go to the website, PrimeTimeTalkTV.com, and copy some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'm out. Till next time.